Shalom, it's your Darak, Yasharal, you know what I'm saying, coming to you live in the backyard. I'm going to give y'all a story how I got with Yahuah, and I'm going to give y'all the quick one. If I get y'all the long one, it's crazy.
Pause.
To introduce myself, I'm Darak, Yasharal once again. I was fleshly, and physically, I was born, raised in the south side of Chicago. Y'all already know how terrible Chicago is. And it's nothing really to brag on. They even call it Yahuah, which I used to hate that because it was just like, bro, like that's not nothing to brag on. That's why they bring in police and stuff like that. But born in Chicago, I took rap serious when I was 19, and then I had dropped it because once I learned about the Most High, and when you learn about the Most High, you learn about the mute. I almost said it. You learn about the industry, the rap industry, the R&B industry, and things like that, and you know, like that they train these people to be witches and wizards, and then they cast spells on their masters.
I was the manager of Zodiac Productions, which Zodiac Productions name's been changed since then. I'm not even sure what they call it now, but it's the largest music conglomerate in the world. It owns RCA Records, Columbia Records, Motown Records, owns almost all the concert booking agencies in the United States. And that's not even the name of the company that owns it. It's in concerts. They would control, through witchcraft spells in their mind, the people to do different things in the audience. And if they'd work the audience up, not with their music, but with their mind and their music combination. And it all lets you know something about music. I said, do they still take the master to the temple room? Dave said, yeah. I said, do they still have the coven conjure demons into the master? He said, of course. Okay, one last thing. I've been hearing that you must be an initiated witch now to get a record contract. He said, that's right. He says, many of us that weren't total witches have to be witches now in order to produce music. Thank you.
See, a lot of people don't know nothing about that. So when I learned that I had dropped being a rapper, the last moment of me doing it was I was a producer, then we went back and became producers and rappers. But I was rapping at the age of, like 15, 16, but didn't take it serious till I was like 19 or 20. And really was trying to take it serious when I was about like 21, 22. We used to have a group called Loose Cannon. And, we was getting that done. So I dropped it. And then Yahuah basically called me to actually start rapping. I didn't think it was for real. I wasn't taking it serious because I was too nervous about just going against Yah because of what I already knew. And I didn't think like you could rap like that. So I did do the extra rapping at first. And I had some stuff on SoundCloud that you could it's still up there, I think.
I'm a real Christian, we don't swear to God, cause the God in me, everything we say we do wet like a harmony.
And I was doing freestyle, so I dropped it again, like I said, after we found that out. What sparked me up, after I dropped all the secular songs, I couldn't listen to them no more, because I told Yahuah that I was gonna dedicate myself, and I was getting rid of every idol and every unclean thing. So I would just listen to instrumentals and stuff like that, or try to find clean records. But it started getting harder and harder and harder. So then Anaviel the Servant was like one of the first rappers, at least about Yah, that I knew.
The wicked, I gotta do it, see that Abba permitted me. So praise to the Most High for infinity, cause that's who invented me. I slice storm, it's wartime, where my boots need more time, so I can shoot that's chariots, not a coopy carrier, solid go.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was listening to the extra songs and things like that, and they have some dope stuff, don't get me wrong. Once I found out his name, I wanted to hear somebody say his name, And when you really start digging deep into the truth, you want to hear it. Like, I want to hear the truth now. Like, I want to hear the truth in the song. So first one was Anaviel the Servant. He was going by Humble for Yah back then. Shout out to Anaviel. And then like me getting deeper into my relationship with Yahuah, Big Ak, you know what I'm saying? Big Aki. No, Father, no. He always, shout out to Dimitri Pruitt, aka Anu Yahoo. First song I heard was Quiet Storm.
Your idol and your hectagon, stand down.
Repent now before its root withdraws. Follow Master Daniel's son. Yahuah take you far beyond. Your feet could travel. From Gadriel, he call him Hashatan.
I'm like, yes. He said this one line, and I knew that he was like with Yahuah. He said, Gadriel became Hashatan. And I was just like, oh yeah, okay. He made me a super supporter then. So like, they was giving me kind of a little inspiration. So I used to listen to them, and then I ended up listening to Darak and then Hezekiah, and it started going from there, and it started trickling to a lot more people. Now the thing about me starting to rap was I heard this song called Sinister. It was by Corday and Lil Wayne, and they was saying all the ratchetest stuff in it. You know Lil Wayne, he said something about like 8 blunts and repeat the SIN.
Fridge, wake up, repeat the sins. 8 blunts, I need a 10.
And I was just like, whoa, bro. Now I like the beat. So I'm like, it's people out here that like the beat, but can't listen to it because they on the same path that I am. So I went and I wrote to it because I was kind of fired up. And then also I was trying to inspire some of the guys that was in Amazon too. I was trying to inspire them to go the independent route because I was telling them about the industry and stuff like that. You know, I used to look at you crazy because you're saying some stuff that ain't nobody saying. So like, I just know first line, it was My Flow Kadash. Yeah.
My Flow Kadash. Yeah, Yahuah gave me lyrics just to help all the ops. Enemies, principalities, demons, the ops. Hands open, knees bent when we pray to the pops. He's all that I got. Yahuah the rock, the cornerstone of help. Dry bones, raise up the lips, so Kadash.
It started gliding from then and there. And then I show my DJ Green, he trying his best. He said he's trying to get to you. So we talking. And he was like, man, people need to hear that. He was like, people need to hear that. He was like, it's a lot of people not saying what you just said. Like, people really need to hear that. So he brought his camera, he was recording me. Now, the crazy part was, I don't even know how this all set up, right? So by me listening to Anavia the Servant, it was one day that I went on Instagram, he had a live. And when he had a live, he had a group of people coming in. He said the Most High told him that, you know what I'm saying, use his platform. So, you know what I'm saying, just show Israel's talent. They say Israel, you say Yasharal. So it was just like, I'm sitting there, I'm trying to look for more people to listen to. So I'm listening. I see Eliyahu, the chosen few. I see a couple of people that I talk to this day. I was looking at them, and next thing you know, like, my wife was like, why don't you get on there? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not fully persuaded to rap for Yahuah at this time. I did that one song, but I'm not fully persuaded. And then she was like, give it a try. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. So I pressed the button on the live thing. He was like, I got one more person.
Right, boom. So we got one more, and then I'm calling it a night. Okay.
Yeah. He pressed it. And when he said he got one more person in, that person didn't show on the screen.
The Cody I tried to just bring in, Diamond _ Israel. I've been trying to add you, but I don't see, it keeps rejecting it. I'm gonna try one more time, and then we just gotta move on to whoever's next on the list.
The screen. Next thing you know, I turn around, I'm on the camera.
It don't all gotta be rap. It can be all sorts of stuff that we throw out there for the community.
Just the vibe, yeah. I like the idea for sure.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you know what? I already knew it. I said, Yahuah, you got it. Me and Anavia, he talking, we chopping it up or whatever the case may be. And then I spit the Sinister freestyle. And when I spit the Sinister freestyle, he encouraged me. He was like, yeah, bro, like, you got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tune in. And I dropped it. You know, he supported. And then it was a couple of people supported. It was love, like, from the nation. And ever since then, like, I end up dropping more freestyles. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting out my shell at this time. And like, Yahuah was telling me in my head, he was telling me, like, cause that's what you're gonna hear him in your heart. He was telling me like, you got more things to do, you got more things to say. Now remind you, like, I've been studying the scripts, but I let Yahuah teach me, and I talk to other people, and we all like go through a lot of things, and we try to decipher these things together. But you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I go to the Father, and he was just like, I'm ready for you to speak. And I'm like, Yahuah, I don't know everything yet. As the more and the more I start talking to people, I started noticing like I was accidentally giving them a new view. Remind me to give y'all a video when I was talking with the camps. But yeah, that's really it. Horrible prelude out for y'all listening to me. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be plenty and many and more. That was the testimony right there, how I got here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Shalom. We out of here, baby.